Hi there, welcome to a new video. It's 2026, everybody. I hope you had a great holiday, no matter what you celebrate or don't or not. I've had a nice time. Lots of rest, which is really nice. And at the moment, it's Sunday, January 4th, and I am back in this one. Do you remember this? I believe I haven't been taping since first half of last year. The big book of everything. It's huge. And I'm still going to finish Santa's Ledger. Don't worry, it will be finished. But right now it is in the book press, so I couldn't take it out. I wanted to continue to craft a bit and talk to you guys about the plans for 2026. So that's when I thought, oh, I have the big book of everything. Let's take it out. Let's just get my things in order here. So since you last saw this, I picked it out yesterday and I started to put in stuff that I wanted to add. So we're going to just go from front to back as long as we have time for, and put things in. And then I also did a thing. I added this guy to the spine. I think he's fun. He's sitting there writing in his big book of everything, and it's this book, of course. I still haven't chosen an image for the cover, but I am strongly leaning towards one. And I still haven't made my backside collage yet, but it will be here, don't worry. So this is I have done. I just backed him on some cardstock that I used my gilded or gold stamp pad to make a bit more gilded and worn. So now he's on the spine, and I think that's nice because I wanted to cover the title of the book, but I want to keep this. Yeah, so that's what I've done. I'm going to put that to the side for now. And we have the signatures, the big signatures of the big book of everything. 17 of them, I believe it was. Yes, 17. That's a lot of signatures. I kind of dread sewing them in, but yeah. So I'm just going to take one signature at a time and put in whatever I want to do. So anyway, welcome back if you have been here before, and if you haven't, hi, welcome. I'm Anna. I am a junk journal creator from Sweden, or I live in Sweden, and yeah, as you can see, this is quite the eclectic journal. A bit of collage there, right? Lots of interesting things. That's a tuck spot. This is one of the Tim Holtz frames, and I added a photo from the original text block that I thought fitted in there. But I think I want to add something more to make it a bit more personalized. And I was thinking that I might want to add a little nameplate down here. Stamp block coming out. And question is, do I want to use fallen leaves or portobello? Let's go with fallen leaves, because I am so happy. I invested in Versifine Claire. Every time I order from one of my favorite shops, I always order a stamp pad as well, and that way I'm slowly building up my stash. These are so good for stamping. I love the Versifine Claire. Before that, I used Sukineko or something. No, that's what this is. I think I used another one. Memento stamp pad. Tuxedo Black. I'm not really happy with this. This one is so much better. So yeah, and I'm gonna give him a name. And I have these Kathy Holden stamps, sign here, made in the US, and I want to just take one of the signatures and stamp on this little piece of tea-dyed cardstock and put it here as a name tag. Who does he look like? Does he look like a W.A. Moody or W. Edwards? This is a lady writing. He looks moody to me. Just going to take out the stamps. Yeah. So, as I said, my plan is to finish this soon, and to also finish the Santa's ledger. Does it fit? Yes, it fits. So that's two of my plans for 2026, and I believe they will be probably achieved in January. What else do I plan to do? I have a bunch of journals I want to make. Okay, that works. I want to make a few more of these sister journals. Do you remember those? I made, I think it's 2 years back, I made 4 sisters, quite small journals, and I have been asked about them, and I thought, why not make some more? Because people want them. So that's one of my plans. I plan to make 2 more sister journals. I also plan on, hopefully, because I've talked about this for a while, make a more masculine styled journal, and this will not be it. This will be quite eclectic and really grungy. I like that, and maybe a little something up there as well. Let's ink it a bit. So that's one thing I want to do. I haven't been making a botanical journal for ages, so that might be something. I also briefly talked to my crafty bestie Carol at Friendly Quail, and I'm gonna botch this a bit. And we might do another challenge. We did 2 in 2024 and none in 2025, so maybe it's time for another one. And if you have any ideas for what we can do, this is not straight, is it? No, it's not. If you have any ideas, we already made a botanical or nature journal. We also made a bird journal. What should we do next? Should we make a masculine journal maybe? Or I don't know. I'm not much for themed like sewing journals or so. I don't have so much stuff, but I know she has. Yeah. What should we do? I want more. Let me see if I can get it. I have been stamping lots of these little thingies. What else can we do? We'll have to see what we come up with, but I am that's something that will be done probably this year. What else? I have also been wanting to These are stamped. I have stamped them using the Curity stamps. So that's a nice investment. What else? Yes, do you remember my experiment journal, the collaged one I did a couple of years back? I am in the mood to make another one. So that might be happening. And I have lots of plans, so I just hope I have time to make them all, because this year I am planning to take my time making the journals, really enjoy them, making fun stuff for the journals. So that's one thing that I promised myself. I wouldn't aim at making many journals. I'm just aiming making fun journals and just enjoying myself. There we go. Let's add this one as well. I am, when it comes to YouTube, I am aiming at 2 videos a week. And I will continue to make craft with me's like this one. I will make some show and tell. There we go, that's better, right? When I make something out of camera, I can make a show and tell. Ooh, he's handsome. Then I can, right, this is a big pocket. I forgot. Look at this, big pocket. And I can sew here and here. So we have 2 pockets in that signature. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, so that's something I am aiming for, the videos. I will continue doing thrift hauls, which by far is the most popular video I make, the thrift hauls. So I won't stop those. I will continue to film Use It or Lose It. Yeah, that's a pocket. But I will not force myself and stress myself to make one every week. They will be made when I am in the mood to make them. In some of the signatures I want to add some more pages. Just try to pinch. We're doing this one actually. Yeah, so I'm losing my thread. Yeah, Use It to Lose It will be made, but not every week. Probably not, anyway. When I'm in the mood, or when I have something to make. Because I also have to start using up all the stuff I made in my Use It or Lose It. I have a whole shoebox full of it, and I have to use them as well. What do I want to add here? I have a few things that I have been thinking. This is one thing. This is an offcut from something I use as end papers with a shady images, photos, and I love this. So I was thinking maybe I can just put that in as a small folio, and I can make it a bit tag shaped even. Let's do that. See if I have any good angle for tag here with my little template. Yeah. And I am actually trying to do a Use It to Lose It on Wednesday, because I have got a bunch of stuff I've got a bunch of packaging that I want to make into ephemera. Oops, things have been flying. Look at this. Bunches of stuff. So this will be made into ephemera, I hope, on Wednesday. So, because when it's Christmas, you get lots of packaging. There we go. Let's make holes as well. Where is the... Things are falling down. I'm just looking for my hole puncher. No, I have misplaced that one for sure. And I have to use the crocodile. It doesn't make as big holes as my hole punch, but never mind. I'm eyeballing the center. Sorry about the noise. Let's see if I have any hole reinforcers lying around. Yeah, I believe I do. See, these are much too big for those holes, but never mind. So this will be as a decorative item as well as journaling space on the inside. Let's just add it here and see if that works. Or if there is a more suitable place. Oh, I think that's the best to break up the writing space a bit. Perfect. So that is one more folio on that signature. Let's add that to my little list. Yeah, those two are gone. I haven't gone through them. We'll put them over here and let's continue. So, use it to lose it. We made craft with me's, and I am also thinking about making tutorials. Maybe if I can find something that I can show you how to do, I can try and make tutorials. Right, here I wanted to add this scrapbooking paper off cut and just glue it now and then sew it later. So I thought that could be a fun, just to break it up a bit. I'm just going to make a mark where I wanted to cut it because I need to cut this off. It's too long. Oops. So that's something that will happen. And I might do some vlogging like I did also 2 years back. I did a weekly vlog where I filmed things I did, and so that's something I might be doing again because I thought that was really fun. Making vlogs. So glue that down and then I will sew it later. Pretty addition to the braille paper. That will be a pocket in the center there. will be glued shut after I sew it in. Nice. Lots of different sizes of pages here, which I love. Love that. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And some whimsical stuff in here. Something that I really like. Right, here we'll have a pocket, double pocket, because we have a music, sheet music cover there. See if I can find something to do a tip in with, but I don't think so. I'll have to continue to look for that. Right. Just getting a sip of coffee. Right, here's another pocket. It's an envelope, and I am thinking, because it's too big to have this way, which I was planning on from the beginning, it will have to go in this way, but I was thinking that I have several options. I can glue it shut like this and then open it up one side and make it into a double pocket, or I can cut this piece off and just make it into two pockets, or I can leave this back like this and make this a double pocket, and on this side an up tuck. And I think that's what I'm going to do, but I want to decorate it somehow as well. Lovely. So there will be 4 pockets. Oh, that's beautiful. 4 pockets in this journal. I haven't seen this for over half a year, so I am, as you can see, I'm just, Oh, here we have the tall belly band I did. I must make something to put in here. And I think that's what I put this right. There we go. So I have this botanical. I believe that's chives, and I was thinking just to back this onto something like this, and then round the corners and make it into a big journaling card. So I'm going to do that. Glue papers. Well, maybe I don't need it. I will still glue on this paper, so plenty of glue. It here. So it's really fun to be back in this journal. I let it go for a while, but now I am back on track, and I can't really work in journals or on journals when I don't, feel them, when I don't have the right feel. But now I do. Santa's Ledger really brought my mojo back. It was such a pleasure working on that journal. And I want to tear this because I want the ragged edges. This is just fly leaves from another book. There we go, one big journaling card. I don't even know if I want around the edges. Just put it in here. Cute. Oh, we have flips. Ooh. And maybe I've already put in something. No, I didn't. We have a tip in. Ooh, I want to add. Ooh, right. You see, I am experiencing this journal for the first time again. That's just 2 Tim Holtz backdrops that's been sewn together, and using this. This has been sewn in as well. This ticking to make it into a tip-in. So fun. But I want to add to the flips. That can be really fun as well. I want to extend them. What do I want to use? I have this piece of a 1884 La Mode Illustrée, which is a French journal, but it's quite fragile. Or is it? Could do this because it has some damage at the top. So if I glue this down like this, and you can flip and you can see the back as well. Or should I do this? Yeah, I want to add it, so I'm just gonna do it. Should be okay, like that. And I will sew that as well, I think. And I want to add some full vintage cellophane tape there. This is a tape that modern tape that I have just made look old using alcohol inks. And then I roll it up on a roller. Yeah, I like that. Pretty. Something to look at. Do I want to extend this as well? I have this Pepin Press paper, which I used as a cover on another journal once. If I get rid of that piece down here, maybe. Oh, we get a ragged edge. I love a ragged edge. Or should I use it somewhere else? What else do I have? I have these. These are Russian coupons. I could add some of those. Yeah, let's go with them. So tomorrow is work again for me, and on Tuesday we have the day off. There we go. Fun. and Wednesday I'm always off, my free day. So I worked Monday, Tuesday this week, then I was free Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday. Then I worked on Friday, free Saturday, Sunday, work on Monday, free Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, it's going to be so tough when the free time is up, when we have to work full time again. That's a tiny little tuck spot. I love that. Now these. No. Oh, we have Franken pages as well, and that's a pocket. That's a pocket. Fun times. Kind of would like something here, but what? I don't feel. Oh, I can have another signature in here, another folio. I mean, but it's that's where I wanted to add something, right? I have this. This is from a book. It's just a picture of a class of girls school, and I did a little fold here and I reinforced the back. So my plan was to use it as a folio like this. Could be fun. And then maybe extend the back with something, because this is quite small. And then I have this card. This came from some kind of stationery pack, so I could add this to continue with the size, you know, the format. I'm just looking around here to see if I can find something else that might work. This paper as well, that's cute. This is really old. It's like 2000 or 2002 or something. No, I don't like that together. Well, I kind of like this. Just adding to it. Maybe I will extend that later and just leave that in for now, so I can move on. This one will not. And that was number 7. And we have another page in there. Oh, this is a nice tip as well. I love all the tippings and stuff I'm having in here. Here I added this is a pocket, and I have woven this ribbon in the holes like that. Oh, I need to glue that a bit. And yesterday I added that lovely lady there. Maybe I have to put a clip or something to make this stick. Let's add a paper clip for now. There we go. And I am going to sew this as well. I was thinking maybe I want to add something else here. What do I have? Maybe I can add a little number. Yes, I will. Let go. like that better. And that's another pocket. So fun. So much fun. Oh, there we have something small in between. Okay. Fun, I think. But quite blank. Little tab. Here is quite full, number 9. That's another tip in. Oh, that's Queen Victoria and her dog. Cute. Nice, really rugged with edges. I remember that one. Really like it. And I'm going all in, trying to use up stuff like backdrops and things like that. Another one of the handsome men from the book. Here we have a little. Oh, here's the pocket, right. And then I added that on the back side. Cool. Love that stencil. Lots of music in this one. Ledger. That's from an 1875 magazine. Oh, that's one is already extended. Franken paper. Here I wanted to put, this is a backdrop, of course. I wanted to add that to this handmade paper and make it into a, just extend the flip. So I am going to do that, and that will be sewn as well later, at a later stage. Handmade paper, pretty. This is like a library pocket thingy. Ooh. And here's another pocket. Lots of pockets, but also so much writing space in this journal. I don't think we will have time to go through all the signatures today, but we can do this one at least. Yeah, so anyway, there will be videos at least twice a week. Nice and grungy. There will be lots of journals happening, I hope, and finishing up some stuff as well. This is also really a fun pocket. This is an original 1920s document, French, and you open it up, you have the document still intact in its cover, like so, but it's also a pocket. Isn't that fun? I love it. I think I want to add, maybe it was here then. Yeah, I want to add tab. That's the name for it, and I made it yesterday. I made a little tab. This is just a tag that I have did a bit of collaging using some fabric and vintage ticket, and this is a vintage modern embroidery thread holder, and I just, on this little guy, made it into a little tab, and I think I will add it like so, and then you can also tack something in there. If I just glue this down like this, and then you can use it as a tuck spot as well. I think that could be cool. So I'm gonna do that. Making sure it sticks out a bit. Also making sure it doesn't get glued down to everything else, just to the paper. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, love it. Oh. Another French document. Here I want to weave something as well. Later, finding a nice thread and do some weaving. Oh, I love this. This is a letter, an antique letter that I just opened up 2 sides, and I have backed it onto some book page so it gets a bit more heft, and then I folded it around the page, and now it's a double pocket. Look at all those seals, wax seals. Cool. And someone cut the stamp off. Fun times. Maybe I have time to make go through all these. Here we have another one of the pockets. And here's a nice tip-in. Princess Daisy. She has her very own journal that's not been sold, by the way. Nice big flip. And here is a small pocket in this envelope. Love those corner, these tab thingies. You can journal on here as well. Okay. See if I added something else. Maybe I have somewhere. Oh, that's a tiny flip. That will have to be extended, or it will just go right off. No, I need something bigger there. Oh, that's another little pocket. Oh, I had so much fun in this journal. Why did I stop? Right, here's another one of the tiny clips that I want to add another Tim Holtz backdrop to. I think I want to make it all the way up here. Oops. Sorry about the noise. Let's go. And as I said, they will be sewn on as well. Before I put this book in the book press. So the next video might be continuing here. It might be a flip through of Santa's Ledger. It might be a... Ooh, that's nice. Use it to lose it. I don't know. You will see when I will be able to sit here again and craft in daylight. Oh, we got snow. The storm they have named after me, called Anna, has really been causing quite a mess in here in Sweden. And it's kind of parked here, so it's snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing, and now we have like 50 centimeters of snow in like 3 days. So that's something else. That, I think, really fits in there. Really fits. I love it. It's a tea-dye little print thingy. Maybe I can add one of those as well. Should I? Yeah, letter screens. Or should I add a little boy? After all, it's a class roll book, it says. From 1919. What do I do? What do I do? Both? No, not both. I have to think about that. You will see next time what I did. Couldn't decide. Oh, we have been going for almost an hour. Well, people, that is as far as we got in the great big book of everything. It will be a fun journal for someone. It has over 400 pages, so it will last you over a year. Oh, look at the tab sticking out. I love that. I want to add one more tab, don't I? At least. Or 2 or 3. It will be a great big book. All the things. Yeah, fun. Okay, that will have to be it. Thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And now we are looking forward to a nice 2026 together, right? Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys again next week. Bye!